All right, we're finished with trigonometry. Pretty much, I just wanted to handle right angle trigonometry and show you how to figure out how to figure out an unknown side and how to figure out unknown angles, as well as make you aware to the SOHCAHTOA and the ratios. So we're done with that. For the next couple weeks, we're going to spend the time in probability and statistics. For the most part, I find that people like this better than some of the other topics in Algebra 2. I've looked on the other curriculums, and the other three of the other math teachers are hitting probability and statistics too. So that's where we're at right now. All right, to start statistics, almost every statistics class starts out the same place. They start doing what's called the central statistics. All right, those statistics are mean, mode, and median. All right, and those are probably the most three-sided statistics that there are. All right, usually, you use these on a series of numbers. The series of numbers we're used for our first set are the ones you see in front of you: 5, 1, 9, 7, 3, 5, and 6. All right. All right, the first one we're going to do is mean. Mean's just a fancy word for average. Okay, you hear mean used when you're talking about statistics. Most of the time when people are talking about something else that happens in life, they'll just say average. All right, to get the average of these 7 numbers, and I'm not meaning to insult your intelligence, you're going to add all 7 of these numbers together. 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 3 plus 5 plus 6. If you do that, you're going to end up with 36. To find the mean, all you do is divide by the number of items you've got. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 36 divided by 7, you put that in your calculator, you get 5.1. That's your mean. All right, the next statistic we're going to talk about is mode. All right, when I talk about mode, the thing that I always think is, I think mode most. It's the number that occurs the most in a series. All right, so the mode of this one the mode of this series of numbers is going to be 5. 5 happens twice. None of the other numbers show up more than once, so mode equals 5. Right now, we did the mean, which is 5.1, and the mode is 5. All right, that brings us up to median. All right. All right, a lot of people try to take a shortcut on median and just try to pick the number that is in the middle of this series. If you put them in sequentially in order, you're going to make mistakes if you do that. All right, take the time to put them in order. Well, with this just 7 numbers, I'm sure you could do this one right. But here's what I would suggest. All right, 1, then mark out 1. All right. 3, mark out 3. 5, mark out 5. Another 5, mark out 5. 6, let me put commas in here. Mark out 6. 7, mark out 7. And then 9. I guarantee you, if you get a set over 10 or 11 and you try to just do this in your head, you will make a mistake. All right, we've got 7 numbers here, so we'll clearly have 1 in the middle. All right. You can just see there's 7, so it's going to be the middle one. So the median of this is going to be 5. When you get a long series of numbers, again, sometimes it actually works out best to do it like this. End, mark out the end, mark out the end, and you can clearly see that the one that shows up the fourth out of 7, the one that's dead center in the middle, it doesn't matter what the number is. If it's sequentially in the middle, it is your median. So that's mean, median, and mode. I'm going to do an example with a little bit more complex data set. All right, here's a good example. I'm going to go ahead and do number 1 for you. You've only got 10 problems to do on your worksheet today, and this is number 1. All right, first thing I'm going to do is do the mean for this. Mean, again, is average. All right, so the mean equals the total if you add everything up. All right, if you add all 17 of these numbers up, all right, just stick them in your calculator one at a time. Be careful. This is when people just get in a hurry, just wanting to get done. They make mistakes. All right, you get 48. All right, now to complete it and find the mean or find the average, you divide by the total number of items you've got. If you count these, you've got 17. All right, stick that straight into your calculator. You're going to get a mean of 2.82. All right, now you're dealing with 17 numbers here. These, if you try to do this one in your head, you're going to make mistakes. I'm going to do median and mode together. I'm going to put all these numbers in order. All right, so I've got 2 1s. 1, 1. I'm going to do my 2s. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do my 3s. 1, 2, 3. 3 3s. 1, 2, 3. I am going to do my 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now I'm going to do my 5s. I've got 1. Right, if you do it like this, you're not going to make big mistakes. All right, I would suggest always putting these in order before you do your mode and your mean, because this method works out well for both. Next one we're going to do is the mode, and it should be, if you put them in order like this, it should be pretty obvious. Should pop out at you. We've got 5 4s, but we've got 6 2s. So the mode, the one that happens the most, is going to be 2. And the last one, and the reason we put these in order, is the median. The median is the number that happens, if you put everything in order, it happens in the middle. So if you get a long list, there's 2 ways you can go about it. This one, I can count the numbers, and there's 17. So the one in the middle is going to be, well, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the best way. The best way is just to start, mark out the end. Mark out the ends again. In sequence, just do this. This way, you don't make mistakes. You're not off by 1. All right? Just keep marking them off in pairs. And that leaves right dead center is the 3, and 3 is your median. All right. Here's the thing I want to show you with the median right now. All right. Let me erase some. I'm going to do this with a smaller set. So 3 is the answer for the median on number 1. But I'm going to use a smaller set and show you. I'm going to go ahead and put these in order. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. All right, I've got 6 numbers here. All right, I'm going to do the median on the. This isn't one of your problems. This is just an example. That was really easy for this problem up here because it was an odd number. You're only going to have one number in the middle, but this is an even one. There's 6 of them. All right. What's going to happen when you start searching for the median on this is, okay, mark out that. Now I end up with 2 in the middle. All right. When you do that, the way to handle that is you add those 2 together, 5 and 7, you get 12, and divide by 2, you get 6. So the median to this set is 6. There's no 6 in the set, but the median is a 6. I think that's enough of an example. I think 90% of you have probably have worked with mean, median, and mode before. Just remember, mode is the most, mean is the average, and median is the one that's in the middle if you put them all in order. Right? This homework will be posted on Friday morning. Actually, I usually post them the night before. Probably be posted on Thursday night. And the work for this is due before school on Monday. And that's pretty much going to be the way it is the rest of the semester. I'm going to post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And for the most part, I always do it the night before. But it's guaranteed to be up by Monday morning, Wednesday morning, and Friday morning. If you have any questions, just contact me. I've already worked out where I've talked to at least a dozen people on the phone, little problems we couldn't work out, texting back and forth. I'm going to be looking into actually getting Zoom chat rooms where we can go face to face. I know you all miss seeing me a whole lot. So, all right. Well, like I said, this is Friday's lesson. I hope you all have a great weekend and be safe.